The United States government could be shut down for the first time in 4 years as Republicans and Senate Democrats are struggling to reach consensus on measures to be included in a bill to fund government.
Federal funding runs out at midnight tonight, U.S. time. The Republican-controlled House of Representatives passing a stopgap continuing resolution, or CR as it's called, to keep the government funded for the next month. But the real battle looms in the Senate, where a supermajority of 60 votes is required for any passage on a spending bill. That would require at least 9 Democrats to vote with Republicans in a move that's increasingly looking unlikely.
Could happen. We'll see what happens. It's up to the Democrats.
President Donald Trump on the likelihood of a shutdown as Senate Democrats continue to demand concessions. The government was shut down was in 2013 when Republican lawmakers tried to include language in a spending bill that would have delayed or defunded the Affordable Care Act, former President Barack Obama's signature domestic legislation. In this instance, Senate Democrats are refusing to budge unless the bill protects young immigrants brought into the country illegally as children, among other measures. As U.S. politics again devolves into finger-pointing between the two major parties.
The American people want the federal government open for veterans, military families, and the vulnerable. They want food and drug inspections to continue without interruption. They want death benefits to continue to go out to families of service members killed in action. They want children in low-income families to continue receiving health coverage through S-chip. They want a sensible compromise on immigration. But they cannot, Madam President, for the life of them, understand why some senators would hold the entire country hostage.
Sit between the two sides at a historic low.
There is no promise and no likelihood that another kicking of the can down the road will get something done. We have to sit down together and solve this, with the president or without. Until that happens, no amount of CRs will get this done. I would suggest we all vote for the motion to proceed, but instead move a very short-term CR, and we will either negotiate it ourselves or the president will join us and we can get the job done.
If a compromise is not found, the shutdown will happen midnight Friday, affecting payments to active military personnel. National parks and museums could be closed, while over 800,000 government employees could be furloughed on a daily basis. Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.